Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live. And great. You were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for them, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Oladipo in at the 1 spot. Here's Oladipo. Outside, Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, I like how Butler uses his body in the paint. Excellent at forcing the issue and getting the call close to the rack.
And so Butler nails both of them. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Conley. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. Conley finds Prince. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Now Gobert. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now here's Oladipo. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And Towns throws it down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Butler. Trying to find Hero. He gets it to him, and that one is off. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Prince wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler to the left side wing. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. It's Prince on the wing. He's guarded by Love. Here's Gobert. Rebound by Butler. And here are the Heat now. They trail by 1.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Conley, the pass to Prince, to the inside. Butler against Edwards. Butler kicks to Love. Back to Butler. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Jimmy Butler showing us some nice moves and strong handles, too.
Pass to Prince. Knocked loose. Edwards with it. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Oladipo finds Adebayo. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Here's Butler. Towns with the defensive effort.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Edwards with the stop.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
For Miami, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Adebayo down low. Gobert on him. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And Adebayo sends it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. He feeds it to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here's Butler. 6 points for him. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Edwards finds Towns. Hits Prince on the wing. Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Now here's Prince. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Love outside. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got his third basket of the night.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Offensive rebound. Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Now Love. Back to Oladipo. And stolen by Prince. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
Tell you what, one of these days, Butler might tear that rim off. He plays angry.
For three, Edwards. That shot off. The Heat go the other way with it. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star player.
The
previous play is under review.
With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
Where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Towns, Gobert trying to get open, and Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Oladipo. Gobert with the block, and they recover it. Butler, no good. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Towns. A miss that time would have put him up. He'd have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Oladipo finds Butler. A shot off that time. Prince with the defensive effort. A chance here to retake the lead.
You can see the intensity on display here these last few minutes.
And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Timeout called, the Heat. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good. Adebayo. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Love against Towns. Out to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Conley's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. And for the Heat, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Outside Hero. There's the pass to Oladipo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Butler. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Conley against Oladipo. Edwards looking it over. Some solid defense from Butler. Inside, just 3 on the clock, and Love with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Love's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
The Heat, 25.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Conley, and it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And Miami also making a switch. Vincent's checked in. Stolen away. Here's Lowry. to the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's what makes Lowry a great floor leader. Just unselfish in his attitude and great awareness of how to keep his teammates involved.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one misses. The Heat leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Robinson for 3. The offensive rebound. Good saving.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
They set the screen. Back to Reed. The tray. Lock at 6. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. A nice shot by McDaniel.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Lowry looking around. Pass to Martin. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Anderson with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line. And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. The lead is 2. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Alexander Walker. Banked in off the glass. Alexander Walker's got his first basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Lowry finds Martin. Robinson left side. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And it's the Heat with the ball. A 2-point game.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Martin dishes to Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry has the open look, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
Here's McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Minnesota calls timeout.
For Minnesota. Give it up for your Timberwolves dancer.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Shot clock at 5. Off target from 3-point range. The Heat leading by 5. The pass to Yurtsevin. Stolen by McDaniels. Alexander Walker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
It's blocked. Here's the break. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Give a round of applause to your
Here's Vincent. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Yurtsevin. That shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Noel. While recovering. Noel passes to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Lowry kicks to Martin. Driving to the basket and finished off by Martin.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Martin. And here's Towns from the wing. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his third assist on the night.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Tie game.
Your Timberwolves defense.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Minnesota shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Hero finds Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Oladipo. Driving inside. No good that time. Prince with the defensive effort. Edwards drives in. Yes, that goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Conley against Oladipo. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Boy, a fine passer at his position. Jimmy Butler recognizes when his teammates are open and how to get the ball to him.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And he makes the first.
You've got to respect how Butler tries to do it all for his squad. I mean, on both ends of the floor, he's always looking to make an impact.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Conley against Oladipo. Conley dishes to Towns. Second shot opportunity over Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Love.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Outside, Hero. Here's Butler. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Butler with the steal. Oladipo taking his time here. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Kicks it out to Love. Back to Adebayo. And stolen by Prince. Conley, the pass to Prince. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Fires from 14. And the rejection by Towns.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Prince, the pass to Towns. Back to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And it's Towns missing. And it's Love with the ball for the Miami Heat. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Conley against Oladipo. And the dunk by Towns.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
And a wide open look for Hero. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots, a prime-time play.
Conley finds Towns. Conley surveying the D. Over to the left wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And everyone is counting on him. Gobert needs to be at his best here. It's all about execution.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Butler on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Michael Conley picks one.
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
And Gobert kicks to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I don't think you can afford to hack Towns like you do other bigs because he's too good a free throw shooter, and he'll make you pay when he gets to the line.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Towns drops them both.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Timeout called, the Heat. It's tied at 53. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Savini's checked in for Miami. Caleb Martin comes in for Kyle Lowry. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He really got after it. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one.
Thank you, David. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Conley against Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. It's in!
In the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
I think this comes down to whether they want to go for 3 to win it or send it to overtime with a 2. I think either way.
Oh, he gets it to go!
Wow, it counts!
Down he goes at the buzzer. Oh, doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A 3 at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. Towns can't get it to go.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Now here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Towns a screen on VanVleet. Conley passes to Towns. Hammers the lob through.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
That one's off. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Conley finds Edwards. Spins. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Anunoby on the take. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Over VanVleet. And there's Towns on the assist by Conley.
So confident in the mid-range game. Karl Anthony Towns knows he can take this shot whenever he wants.
Pirtle with a screen on Edwards. Kicks it out to Siakam. Fires the 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their 2nd winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. Pirtle with the block.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Siakam. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
1:56 left now in the first quarter. And it's powered home by Towns.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
They set the pick. Here's VanVleet. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Pass to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. The shot no good. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Barnes passes to Siakam. Barnes with a screen on Gobert. Here's Siakam. Offensive rebound. Here's Barnes. 4 on the clock. Here's Pirtle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Here's Conley. Pass to Towns. And a nice finish on the layup. Towns has got 8 points.
Well, strength and the ability and willingness to embrace, absorb, and finish through contact. Karl Anthony Towns.
Van Vliet with it. Towns covering. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Brad?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Edwards for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Siakam. Second chance effort. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with Mike Conley. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Towns. And there's the drive. Pirtle with some nice D. Anunoby on the take. The kick out to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Back to Van Vliet. Puts up a 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Now here's Anunoby. Buries it from 3. Anunoby's got 6. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Now here's Edwards. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The shot by Towns, no good. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Anunoby finds Siakam. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The shot by Towns, no good.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got his 6th rebound on the night. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Conley.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Pass to Towns. A minute 53 left in the second. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. We've got a minute 48 left in the first half. Here's Towns. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. The shot by Conley, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Siakam, and he drives in.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
First one falls for him.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. 1:05 left to play in the first half of basketball. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Towns against Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. Van Vliet outside to the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Conley. They get the rebound. Pirtle. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
2 shots.
And so Pirtle nails both of them. And Minnesota has possession. 8-point game. Towns down low. He's covered by Siakam. They shoot again. It's not going to go for him. Pirtle with some nice D. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Siakam, pass to Pirtle. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here's Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Barnes.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And so Towns nails them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And here's Porter outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it isn't. And so it's Toronto, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Otto Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Chris Boucher. Then it's Thaddeus Young. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Anderson. Reed in the post. Achua's there. They get it again. Stolen by Reed. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Left side, Anderson. It's stolen by Trent. And here's Porter outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Anderson. Oh, good D by Boucher. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Porter. This one for 3. Goes back up. And the basket by Boucher. Boucher's gotten his first points in this one.
We talk often about Chris Boucher's length. Well, right there, you see him use it to track down that offensive rebound.
Here's Noel, guarded by Trent. Anderson for 3. That shot is off. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Trent, the pass to Achua. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Tries the spin move. Back to Noel. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Reed with it. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Now here's Trent. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's Porter outside. He buries it from 3. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. It's McDaniels on the wings. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Gary Trent. He misses the free throw. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Porter. 6 points for him. Basket counts. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Outside, Anderson. Here he goes. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels from long range. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Young way outside. No good from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
McDaniels against Porter. Reed, a screen on Trent. Noel drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Noel's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Now here's Trent. The D's right on him. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Well, Gary Trent Jr. is accustomed to dealing with aggressive defense. That's the level of scorer he is. But in the interior there, I'll tell you, draws the contact nicely.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And so he makes both from the line. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Now Porter. Give him 8 points now. There's the 3. And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter up 10. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in it. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Mike Conley out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Edwards against Van Vliet. Some solid defense from Edwards. Minnesota shooting just under 40% from the field. Conley passes to Towns. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. To the middle. And Siakam with the slam.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
Pass to Prince. Now here's Conley, guarded by Van Vliet. Towns down low, working on Siakam. The shot by Towns, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Conley. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam, right side. And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
And so here is Toronto, leading by 12. Siakam the screen. And an Obi for 3. That shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Stolen by Van Vliet in transition. Here's Siakam. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
Siakam hits them both. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And an Obi for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Anunoby against Edwards. Here's the pick. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Van Vliet against Conley. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Barnes into the lane. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Double team on Towns. The kick out to Conley. The 3-ball. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And Toronto has possession. 9-point game. Van Vliet up top. He's guarded by Conley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rebound by the Raptors.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Van Vliet misses. Here's Prince. No good on the three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Conley comes with a double team. Pass to Pirtle. To the right side. Here's Siakam. Soft touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 11.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
They grab their own miss. To the left side wing. Edwards, the pass to Towns. From deep. Goes up again. The kick out to Conley. Edwards for three. No good. So no problem for Toronto as they get Allie. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
We want to thank
Both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here is Lowry. Hero kicks to Lowry. Well, wide open look for Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Love's got the first 3 points tonight for Miami. VanVleet deciding where to go with it. To the wing right side. For 3, Siakam. They get it back. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Love how Pirtle crashes the glass for these boards, staking his ground and not letting anyone by him.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw tonight, and that one misses.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Adebayo down low. Pirtle's there. The shot by Adebayo, no good. VanVleet with it. Butler covering. Here's Siakam. That one doesn't drop. And Miami the other way now. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
In Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. VanVleet passes to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Lowry from deep three-point land. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
VanVleet against Lowry. VanVleet kicks to Siakam. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Hero on the wing. Stolen by VanVleet. Lays it up off the glass. VanVleet's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. VanVleet knows how to create separation.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Oladipo, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Butler, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Anunoby, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 3. Love finds Butler. Back to Love. Oladipo, left side. Passes it to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Hero, covered by Barnes. Miami needs to get a shot off. That's a 2 from Butler. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. VanVleet against Oladipo. Anunoby has the open look. Offline with his 3. The Heat trail by 3. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Pirtle. Down low. It's tipped. And Love has it in the corner. Good on the triple. Love's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Miami.
Love gives you another guy who can extend the defense, can go down low and score. Give the man credit for what he brings to this team.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Van Vliet against Oladipo. Van Vliet attacking, scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Outside Hero. Kicks it out to Love. And the Heat, another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Siakam outside. The 3. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Outside Butler. Out to the right wing. Love the pass to Butler. Back to Love. Now here's Butler. Kicks it out to Love. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. He delivered 9 points.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Now, Anunoby. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Here's Adebayo. The kick out to Oladipo. Pass to Butler. Fires for 3. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Butler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Pirtle's got great hands.
Oladipo outside. Outside Hero. Here he goes. The kick outside to Butler. Off target from outside. The Raptors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Anunoby passes to Siakam. They double team Siakam. Here's Anunoby. His 3-pointers off the mark. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Butler against Barnes. Now the pass to Love. Over in the corner, Hero. The kick outside to Butler. Clock at 4. Out left to the wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Fires high post. Here's Pirtle in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy, and this time it pays off with the second chance points.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Timeout called, the Heat. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
It's to Adebayo. To stop the run. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Raptors leading by 5. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. And the Heat call time here.
Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancers.
There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Butler against Barnes. And Barnes sends it back.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Toronto.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam sets a screen for Van Vliet. They get the rebound.
I mean, great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the 3 off target. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Oladipo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built. Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
Van Vliet outside. From deep. Takes the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
I mean, he closed the gap on that.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Fred Van Vliet has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Martin. Vincent is out there with Lowry. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Yurtsevin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Trent finds Achua. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pass to Lowry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
You love the intensity Kyle Lowry brings. He gives you a no-nonsense mentality at the point guard position.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence, and a big part of this team. Uncontested look, can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Here's Trent. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside Porter. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Porter with it. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Boucher. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And the Raptors lead by 10.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Timeout called, the Heat.
It's time for T-shirts. Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat.
Miami's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Lowry kicks to Martin. Pass to Strus. From deep three-point range. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
Now a timeout called by Miami. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Love's checked in for Martin. Butler comes in for Max Strus. And Hero subbed in for Vincent. Love, no good. Raptors leading by 13. Trent with it. Butler covering. Back to Trent. And there's the pass to Boucher. 6 to shoot. The 17-footer. And the dunk by Boucher.
Chris Boucher understands angles, which makes him a real threat on the offensive glass.
And Butler gets it to go.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession. Just a fantastic job running the floor by Jimmy Buckets.
Porter against Hero. Porter passes to Trent. Back to Porter. This one for three. Buries it from three-point range. Porter's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Toronto.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Porter with the steal. To the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Good save it. And he dunks it down.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Trent against Lowry. Now, here's Boucher. Not a lot of room. Over Butler. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Hero passes to Yurtsevin. Outside Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Boucher against Butler. No good with the layup. Raptors leading by 12. Here's Trent. Takes it inside.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one.
Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Here's Porter. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hero finds Adebayo. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Toronto making a change here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Thaddeus Young. Barnes is checked in for Chris Boucher. And Anunoby subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. And here is VanVleet. He's got 9. Beyond the arc. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
This is what happens when Fred gets into a rhythm. His whole offensive game rises to another level.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here's Siakam. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They then act. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Right side Lowry. The wide open look here for Oladipo. The 3-pointer no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Heat trail by 11. Lowry kicks to Butler. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Raptors.
They've been lights out from 3-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Heroes checked in for Miami. It's stolen by Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's VanVleet. Siakam a screen on Lowry. VanVleet with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Shots good by Siakam.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Timeout called the Heat. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Porter looking it over. Fires the three, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Shot from the wing. That shot missing, and it's Miami the other way. To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
We've seen Jimmy Butler develop his game each season. Now a threat to take over.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam, a screen on Oladipo. Down low. Siakam misses. The Heat trail by 14. It's Hero with the drive, and he uses the glass on the way.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Pass to Van Vliet. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Raptors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Raptors leading by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Raptors.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Fred VanVleet.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
It's Porter outside, and it's Barnes on the follow.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the...
guard position. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Love grabs the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Count it. Good.
Good job by Victor on that one, scoring despite getting whacked. I love how he maintained his balance on that shot.
Conley passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Hero outside. Back to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Adebayo. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from Adebayo.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
Anthony Edwards, 1.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And here are the Heat now. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Oh, they get a hand on it. Towns against Butler. Towns passes to Edwards.
Jimmy Butler, first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Minnesota. Anthony
He's off on the first.
2.
And he sinks the second. For Miami, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Puts the move on, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Becoming much more sure-handed as a ball handler. Oladipo showing the moves there.
Here's Prince. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Edwards. Back to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Hero outside. Pass to Butler. Oladipo finds Hero. Here's Adebayo. He can't hit that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Prince. And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Out to the right wing. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Prince on the attack. Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Butler. Outside Love. Left side Butler. 6 to shoot. Hero on the wing. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
How about that? Recovering Victor Oladipo up to the rim. Good sign.
Outside Edwards. Now Towns from outside the arc. Oladipo with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Adebayo. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. Towns against Love. Love with the defensive effort. Up in time. He can't get it to go. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. 8 points.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Up and over Lowry. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Minnesota in the lead. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Lowry against Conley. Butler on the wing. Going inside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That is a tough 2 right there for Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Here's Prince. Outside Edwards.
That is what I'm talking about. Wow.
And that one is hammered home.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Now here's Adebayo. Here's Hero. Back to Adebayo. Love with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey, you look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
It's deflected.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
Adebayo, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was a big lead. Now here's Love. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Hero. Lays it up and banks it in. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff. No debate there. He got hammered.
And the second free throw is good.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Lowry into the lane. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Throws it up high, and Edwards slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Timeout called, the Heat.
Let's hear it once again from your Heat dancers. Get loud!
The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Hero from way outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Towns, no good there. Love with the defensive effort. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. And it's in there. Lowry's got his first points of the night.
He just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry, he's in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 14. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. Back to Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
The deep 3 from Hero. The long distance 3 is buried. Hero's got 5.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. 44 seconds left in the second period. Count the basket. He's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Love. Back to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And Gobert with a block. Conley with the ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's 18 seconds left in the second. And a missed layup. Left side Butler. Now Adebayo. For 3, Lowry. Can't get it to drop. For 3, Conley. No good on the buzzer beater. Thanks very much, Allie. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Jaden McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the point. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Noel, that's good.
And clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
Miami trailing. And here's Oladipo. Inside. Here's your 7. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Back to Robinson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Reid. The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer. Reid's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
For 3, Oladipo. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Noel. That one is off. Some solid defense from Martin.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
3rd team foul.
Well, Miami shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Oladipo. Here's your 7. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed with it, and your 7 picks him up defensively. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
For your Heat Dancers.
The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Martin a screen. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Oladipo executed that pick and roll well. Remarkable at scoring whenever he gets room to shoot off the screen.
Pass to Reed. Back to Noel. Here's Alexander Walker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
And so he hits both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Vincent. Martin up top. Oladipo, right side. Pass to your 7. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Martin. Got a piece of it.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Noel, that's good.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
It's Martin on the wing. Oladipo outside. There's the drive. Reed with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 10-2 run here.
Duncan Robinson. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Jalen Noel.
And the free throw, no good. A line change here for Miami.
On the court.
Here's Conley. And the layup is good off the glass. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big man.
And Edwards, here we go. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, good whistle there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Now here's Hero. Love passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Here's Edwards. That shot off the mark, and it's Miami the other way. Hero, the pass to Love. Outside Butler. There's 18 seconds left in the third. From deep, clock at 6. And Love with the basket on the assist from Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Butler covering. Here's Prince driving inside. Towns for 3. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And not so.
The previous play is under review.
Going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant that. And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Towns. Let's go with a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Butler passes to Adebayo. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Outside for Butler. Here's Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, sweet move. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Love it when the big guy like Adebayo is out there making it happen in the fast break.
Butler against Edwards. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Hero against Edwards. Here's Love. And Gobert with a block. Edwards for 3. Gobert passes to Towns. Back to Gobert. Pass to Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Adebayo against Edwards. Over to the wing. Back to Prince. Lets it fly. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for Miami. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Oladipo drops them both. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Butler. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Edwards, a pass to Conley. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Here's Prince. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Oladipo. Pass to Butler. Back to Oladipo. From deep three-point range, Butler can't get it to go. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Towns finds Conley. A minute 6 left in the game. Another miss by Minnesota. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Spins. Towns against Love. Love grabs the miss. And it's Miami's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
Butler hits them both. Here's Edwards. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
And Edwards slams it in.
I like how Taurean Prince moves the ball, consistent at getting it to his teammates within the offense.
Now here's Butler. Here's Hero. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Now Towns. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Exceptional effort on the road. They were all right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill.
Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Conley, and it's Prince in at the small forward.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. With the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
And Toronto has possession following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Here's Barnes. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And look at how focused Van Vliet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Prince. Towns down low. Barnes on him. Towns, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
No problem knocking that one down.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Edwards. A baseline J. And Pirtle pulls it down. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Inside, and the dunk by Towns.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Van Vliet, and the shot goes down. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now, here's Siakam. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot.
And it's not easy to get that shot on target with so much contact. Siakam just shakes it off, determined to finish through.
And Pirtle sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Pirtle. .153 left to play in the first quarter. Edwards kicks to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Now here's Van Vliet. 5 points in the game. And Anunoby now top of the key. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Siakam inside the three-point line. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns. It's his first trip to the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. Back to Edwards. There's the three. He can't get that one, so the Raptors will take it the other way. And for Siakam, great. He almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, Siakam. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 9 points.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Takes a three. Offensive rebound, Pirtle. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebound because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Toronto Raptors. He finishes with 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dance team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Edwards, and it's Prince in at the three. Now Pirtle after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Van Vliet from the arc, and they'll get another chance. Barnes against Edwards. The three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Towns, no luck.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Anunoby in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 15. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now here's Van Vliet. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Siakam misses.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Barnes. And it's 7 points for Fred Van Vliet. Edwards kicks to Conley. Out to Edwards. From deep, Prince. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Porter with it. Now guarded by Towns. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Boucher's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
It's tipped. The kick out to Porter. Fires the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert dishes to Conley. For three, Edwards bangs home the trifecta. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the three consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Trent outside from past the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Edwards with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Edwards, that's good.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Porter, a screen on Conley. Here's Trent going inside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Trent. And he bangs it home with one hand.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Edwards passes to Prince. Gobert trying to get open. Prince's shot is good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Raptors leading by 14. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Achua, no good.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Gobert with it. Now guarded by Porter. Gobert with a screen for Towns. Off target with his 3. Prince against Young. And it's good. 2 points. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Well, he's so skilled from this area. Once Young gets it in a good spot, he's looking to score.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. All right, David, thank you.
Your Raptors, 31. The Timberwolves, 17.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Achua. Boucher out there with Young. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Trent in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Porter passes to Young. Porter inside. Just 5 to shoot. Trent. The shot comes out, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. McDaniels kicks to Anderson. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Anderson. Reed the pass to Alexander Walker. Reed misses. Toronto leading by 14.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the miss by Otto Porter from deep. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his first points in this one.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Passes it to Noel. Up top, Reed. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Noel. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Anderson's shot is off. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution.
Raptors leading by 12. Van Vliet up top. He's got 7. Anunoby, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Alexander Walker passes to McDaniels. To the inside. And Anderson gets it to go.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Anunoby, here we go.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Anderson, a screen on Barnes. Here's McDaniels. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anunoby's got 4 points now in the quarter. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Siakam. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Raptors making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Anderson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. No good from outside. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. And stolen by Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. Anderson against Siakam. That cuts the lead to single digits. Noel's got his second basket of the night.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
A nice shot by Anderson.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Siakam outside. That one goes. Count it. Siakam's got 11.
And wiry strong. Siakam just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
And so it's the here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Conley. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Gobert following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Edwards looking it over. Hurdle with the steal. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Good on the shot. Barnes has got his first basket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Well, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Now, here's Anunoby. Knocks down the three ball.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Prince. A second chance effort. He takes it in.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Anunoby finds Barnes. Doesn't go for him. Prince with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Looking for Conley. He gets it there. To the paint. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now, here's Trent. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
Now here's Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. It's hauled in by Trent.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. It's Porter outside. And again, no good by Toronto. Timberwolves trail by 15. For three, Edwards. No good. Shot missing. Prince. Floats one. Nice D from Porter. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Towns. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Raptors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jakob Poeltl.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds. And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here's Porter. And the foul called on Edwards. And that'll be his third foul so far.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
Corner outside. Minnesota with the rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Porter. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Screen by Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that was a bomb from Edwards, showing off that deep range.
Now here's Porter. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin.
Pirtle in at the center position.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Anunoby against Hero. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. The shot no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
And so here is Miami, the Raptors making their last shot. Off with the layup. Now here's Van Vliet. Pirtle with a screen on Oladipo. Three-pointer, Van Vliet drops in the three. Van Vliet's got his second. Bucket of the night.
Well, Fred Van Vliet, we've seen him. He's able off the dribble to create enough space for his shot.
Pass to Love. Oladipo outside. Here's Hero. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Three-pointer off the mark. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oladipo finds Butler. Hero with it. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Oladipo outside. Outside for Love. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Van Vliet against Oladipo. Van Vliet misses.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
It's stolen by Barnes. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Love. Right side, Butler.
This guy works so hard on the defensive end. Scotty Barnes committed to contesting and altering shots.
Here's Van Vliet. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face. One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, BA, he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Now here's Adebayo. Pirtle with some nice D.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
That free throw good from Van Vliet. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Miami trailing. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And Oladipo slams it home.
Boy, big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
Barnes with a screen on Hero. And he's going for the lob! And stolen by Adebayo. Barnes against Hero. Pass to Adebayo. The three is up. Barnes with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Anunoby. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Toronto grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Van Vliet against Oladipo. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line.
Defensive foul.
It goes on Bam Adebayo. 15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Butler. It's stolen by Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Fred Van Vliet has been on display for Toronto. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors U16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. Oladipo, shots good. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
Van Vliet misses. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Crying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Siakam with a screen on Oladipo. Pass to Pirtle. And stolen by Adebayo. Oladipo against Anunoby. Oladipo, shots good.
Wow, the handle of Victor Oladipo is fantastic. Uses that to get right through the defense.
Van Vliet against Oladipo. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Outside Love. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jakob Poeltl. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Van Vliet finds Poeltl. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Poeltl's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred Van Vliet. Pretty pass, sir.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo.
Well, Poeltl keeping his arms up, doing everything he can to affect the shooter.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Toronto now. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal foul.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Good on the second one. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Butler passes to Adebayo. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got 8.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Pirtle with a screen on Oladipo. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 9 points in the game. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
To the paint. Stolen by Siakam. On the break. And Anunoby gets it to go. And it's a 3-point Toronto lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The Raptors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Van Vliet outside. Siakam with a screen on Oladipo. Siakam outside. Driving in. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Now Butler. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside Love. Butler against Barnes. Oladipo, the pass to Love. Shot clock at 6. And the big finish by Adebayo.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Hero against Van Vliet. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's about inside positioning and the attack mentality. Jimmy Butler on the throwdown.
Outside Anunoby. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Lowry. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back.
21.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Thaddeus Young out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Otto Porter. Then there's Achua. And it's Trent in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. For 3, Lowry. The shot misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. On the wing, Porter. Young with a screen on Robinson. Porter, the pass to Young. Nice move. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Lowry. Down low. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Precious Achua picks one up. That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Trent. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Porter. Pass to Trent. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
It's Martin on the wing, guarded by Trent. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Shooting for Miami.
Good on both. And here are the Raptors now. Outside Porter. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And that one's good. Young.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
Pass to Zeller. Now here's Robinson. He's guarded by Porter. Robinson passes to Lowry. Knocks down the triple. Lowry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Trent against Lowry. Trent, the pass to Young. Back to Trent. It's hauled in by Robinson. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Martin. From outside, off the mark. Toronto trailing. Boucher with it. Martin picks him up. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
The kick out to Young. Trent from long range. And it's Miami with a rebound. Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson. Three-pointer. And Young pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Boucher. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
Now Zeller. To the middle. Here's your 7. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Heat lead by 3.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Lowry against Trent. Outside Porter. Achua with a screen. This for the tie. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 5.
What a terrific looking shot by Porter. You can't leave him alone out there.
Lowry against Trent. Lowry, the pass to Zeller. Martin outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Trent. And here's the fast break. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter's shot is off. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Robinson passes to your 7. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Heat up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Barnes Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Inside. Here's Pirtle. Got a hand on it. The Heat with the lead. Adebayo from long range. Counted from distance.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Van Vliet left side. And here's Siakam for three. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. As this game enters its final moments, he told his guys to keep their cool, saying, quote, "No sloppy play. Let's stay true to what we do best. We're almost there, gentlemen."
Thank you for that, Allie. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. It's tipped. It's stolen by Pirtle. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. The putback. It's good on the putback. And this game is tied up now.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Pass to Hero. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Kicks it out to Barnes. Butler with a steal. And here's Adebayo, guarded by Van Vliet. And he commits the intentional foul.
Van Vliet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Barnes with a screen on Love. Here's Siakam. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Barnes in the post. Hounded by Adebayo. The drive by Siakam. The open shot, Barnes. They get it back. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 2.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. For Miami, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Van Vliet against Oladipo. 1:49 left to play in the fourth quarter. Right side, Love. Oladipo against Siakam. Here's Adebayo. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul. A minute 31 left in the final quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Hurdle finds Anunoby. Three-pointer, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Oladipo on the wing. Hero outside. Barnes against Butler. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And here's Siakam. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. On the take. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that? And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet with it. Siakam outside. Over Love. Not enough on that one as it misses. Fast break Miami. It's off. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited in